Hello, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Not sure this has been talked about a whole lot, but it looks like the Queen's Beast series staggering of releases continues on with the Griffin of Edward III, released in 10-ounce silver and platinum. Now, as most of you know, the Real Mint had released 10-ounce versions and another platinum version of the Queen's Beast Lion last year, and some of us were wondering, well, was that just a one-off for the first inaugural issue, or will those continue? We pretty much all guessed that they would probably continue with the series, but given that the Queen's Beast Lion was released in 2016, it was quite odd to see them release the Lion in 10 and silver and platinum with the year 2017 on it. But I guess just it depends on when it's released. Well, here for the Griffin, they've released them for 2018 in platinum, and they also have them in 10-ounce silver here. Very interesting indeed. And so there you see it, and you see kind of the chainmail background. It's a beautiful piece, certainly indeed. I don't know that I'm going to continue to collect the 10-ounce silvers. Definitely won't be getting the platinums, but it is quite interesting. You can kind of see a little bit of difference here in the renderings, at least, and how the lettering is, and the like. But the silver really shows, I think, the most detail. But what's fascinating about this is the obverse, I think. And here we see in the silver that same type of pattern that I think the Royal Mint has moved to. So they've basically done away with that reticulated pattern now for the that we've seen in the past, a sort of rough, sort of stucco kind of look to it, which made it very difficult to read the lettering and the like. But I love this background, this anti-counterfeiting measure here that they've used for this. And this just looks fabulous in my opinion, especially on the silver. Let's take a look and see what it looks like on the platinum. And yeah, it still looks good on the platinum too. Platinum is a very hard metal, so to be able to get that level of detail on a small planchet, and as sharp as it is, that's pretty impressive, at least in this rendering. Who knows what the actual piece looks like, but my guess is it'll probably look pretty good. But nonetheless, it does make the lettering stand out. It's just a better way to present and that look to it, and to kind of keep it. Now, if they really wanted to be consistent, I would use the same background pattern on both sides of the coin. In other words, use that chainmail effect on the obverse as well, or use that other pattern. But nonetheless, that's neither here nor there. It's just something that's sort of I like consistency and something to tie the obverse and reverse together, if at all possible. But that's just me. But the Griffin of Edward looks great on a 10-ounce, and so the question to my viewers here is, who is going to continue the series in the 10-ounce silver pieces? I'm going to continue it just in the 2-ounce silvers and the 1/4-ounce gold. I won't be getting these in 10-ounce, but how many of you are, and how many of you are going to be getting the platinum versions? I am disappointed that they are releasing them on off years. For those who are completists, like to get the sets together, it kind of throws it off a bit. And and the other thing too is the pure consistency of the coin. Most of the coins are going to be displayed from this side, and this side is consistent. They're going to use this pattern for all of them, or they should. But since they moved to this new pattern here on the obverse, that is different than what is on the prior years or the prior releases. And so in that way, it won't be consistent either. But nonetheless, post your thoughts about this below. What do you think of these? And are you a buyer? For me, probably not. But I think it's interesting. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching, and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.